We got them downloads and we felt that in our gut. And we were like, nah, get somebody else to do it. Hey, Duval.
Jovi, I'm famous now. People like me.
We've been like you. What you mean?
People like me. I was on Dollar Channel. I got some subscribers and everything. They was all in the comments talking about how they appreciate my words and my knowledge and wisdom. Even Tasha K shot me out.
I heard. Because
famous.
It's a lot of stuff, and I'm good at my memory's good, but your memory a little better.
Yeah, I got that AI memory. You know how that go. But let me say this.
Okay.
All this stuff that Tasha's going through with Chelsea, it's Chelsea's fault. And I love Tasha. But it's Tasha's fault because it's just like a relationship. If a man cheats on you once, you cut him off then to teach him a lesson, let him know that you're not taking no mediocrity.
I do agree. Agree.
Tasha fired Chelsea several times.
Her back numerous times. Mm-hmm.
So now you got that mentality. There ain't nothing I could do for this lady to get rid of me. So I got carte blanche. So why would I change my behavior when anytime I do something bad, she'll fire me and hire me next week or next month?
Yeah.
I'm good.
People have to learn consequences. Just like people have to learn consequences. Where there are no consequences for your behavior doesn't change.
And I hate to go racial with this, but that's why, like, when you see Caucasian children, when they just get time out, they do the worst stuff because they don't get that discipline like black children get. Yeah. And so with cases of Tasha K, when she kept bringing her back, it emboldened her to be incompetent, to be mediocre, not to be great. Because I'm telling you, if she'll work at a white corporation, she'll not be making the mistakes that she'll been making because, they'll get rid of you the first time and only time.
Yeah.
And I just hate that for Tasha because she's a great creator. She made a brand for herself. She's the black queen of YouTube. And all this she did for this woman to now antagonize her. And she know all her darkest secrets because she was in the room with her. All because you let somebody be around too long.
Yeah.
And
I agree. And I've been saying this I've been saying it for a while. We all have been saying it. Like, you want to help people, but you got to know who to help. We've been saying it from Storm. You can't just, you want to believe. Like Kay told me, one of our subscribers, Kay, like, you be willing to believe in people. And I'd be like, I damn sure do. And I got to stop that shit. So I get it because you want to believe, but when the reality of who people are, like you said, man, cheat on you once, get rid of them. If somebody is effing up to the point where you've been firing them a couple times, come on. So I agree. Tasha opened this crazy up to happen. It wasn't intentional, but
you created an entitlement person. And so at the end of the day, she's going to feel like she's emboldened by her bad behavior. So you rewarding bad behavior, Tasha K. Mm-hmm. And I hate that for Tasha because at the end of the day, she runs a professional business. And so it should be treated professionally.
Yes.
But unfortunately, she had a true love for Chelsea. Because like I said, she should have got rid of her when she walked through a house with a G-string on. Nah, you tripping for real.
Girl.
Because most black families, she do that and somebody got a husband, they getting beat down. Pots and pans getting slung all around the kitchen.
I didn't, when Tasha said, chat put her out, I was like, girl, I'd have grabbed her by her weave.
Nah. What you do, Jovi, you go old school. Now you on mute, Jovi. You on mute. But you see what you do, you go old school, and you boil some grits in on the pan, and then you take them grits and you throw it on her face. You on mute.
Yes.
Nah, I say you was on mute.
Too hard. It be muting me.
But nah, that's what she should have did. She should have got some grits, put it on that pot, and throw it in her face. That would have taught her a lesson.
Not the grits.
That's old school.
I'm not gonna say grits, but like I said, I'd have snatched her from her weave. She'd have been out my door, and you fired.
But see, that's somebody with a behavior that got too comfortable,
Yes,
and that's
yes,
that's unfortunate. That's where business and personal got mixed, and now
yeah,
there's no line.
yeah,
And I think that's the downside of working for another black person because at some point that black person expects you to be their friend instead of their boss. Because they
mm,
wouldn't do a white person like this. They would
yeah,
have kept it strictly professional, strictly PG, corporate, and none of this would be happening. But
yeah,
when you work for a black person, unfortunately, us black people, we think, okay, at some point, that's our friend. I'm going on challenge defending her and want to fight, her now workers and everything on her behalf. Hey, we buddies. I'm watching her kids for her. We cool, you know what I'm saying? She got me. And that's a line that Tasha K crossed that unfortunately is coming back to haunt her now. And
yeah,
it's gonna ruin for the next person because now it might be somebody that really have potential that really gonna take this seriously, but now she gonna keep them at arm's length because of it.
yeah. That's true. But
And,
sometimes you gotta keep people at arm's length because, like you said, this is business, and sometimes, especially because we're black, and people just get to. It's like, yeah, we black. I got you, boo. But
yeah,
it's business still.
yeah, it's just no different. Like if you go to a black restaurant and you go to a Caucasian restaurant, black restaurant, you seen the video in I think it was Houston where the women were twerking on the man couch and he had to go and yell at them and stuff like that. And that was a
Mhm.
black restaurant, but they wouldn't do that at 112.
Yeah,
We have a different standard of behavior when it comes to how we take care of Caucasian people stuff than how we take care of our own.
that's true.
And that go back to slavery and being butt broken and our mentality being screwed up. And speaking of your 10-hour live with Tasha K, don't forget those creators. Cause I don't know if you want me to say their names or not.
You could.
Behind this,
They not. They hard. Half of them ain't here no more. So go ahead.
okay. You remember when Sweet Ma and all the Leaky and all the Lions of Judah were doing witchcraft on Tasha K baby when she was pregnant.
Yes, I do. Yes,
So
I do.
that's how deep they went.
Yes, I do. I remember. I was making videos about it. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Yes, I do.
All this on behalf of Lovely T, and
It was
all this
one.
was behalf.
They was talking about was gonna beat the. That's how I started messing with Tasha. Because when I first started, I was just watching videos to try to figure out. Because I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do YouTube. Let me just do some research. I saw that shit, and they was talking about they was gonna beat the baby out of her. And I said, oh no, these bitches has lost their damn mind.
Oh,
I said no. I said I don't even need to know specifics of the beef. All I know, you talk about you about to beat the baby out of somebody you never met in real life, and because they on YouTube, we have you got a problem.
all of them were doing it. Like even Tracy with the I forgot her whole title name, but Tracy was something. They were so bad with her. She had what she was working at Sally's or like
Did she get
Supercut.
locked up?
She was working at Supercut. They got her. They took her job. Yeah, she did got locked up before,
I
but
know
she
one of them got locked up because was it Wiley subscriber? Someone subscriber saw her somewhere and they got the blows.
nah. I know who you talking
One of
about.
them. I don't remember who it was because it was so many of them.
I forgot the lady name, but I know who you talking about. VS.
Lioness? I don't
No. It's VS. Remember they met at the IHOP.
at the IHOP.
And
And
that old lady and came to see VS and I guess a girl at the time. Then VS jumped on her back and they arrested her and kicked off of YouTube for 3 years.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was VS. Crazy ass.
This is what YouTube was like. I don't want no parts of it. Yep.
but it's all because of Cardi. Cause remember Cardi got in the ear of Lovely T. Lovely T turned her back on Tasha. Then Cardi probably told Lovely T to record Tasha. Cause part of the reason why Tasha lost that case, one because she had a badass lawyer. I hate Oka. I
Yeah.
swear. And another one was remember Lovely T recorded her when she was saying like, I don't care about what Cardi going through. She could go get therapy. That really hurt Tasha in
Mm.
that court case. Lovely T was plotting on her, and it was all because of Cardi B. Cardi B
Yeah.
probably, like I said, Cardi B promised her assets. Cause remember, like the 2019 BET experience. Remember they she did a show live down there in front of Cardi, like and this one Cardi was Cardi. Like this one she was
Yeah.
like
She gave
queen of
other
the area at
people
that time.
access
Yeah.
to turn on her friend.
Yes. And
Yeah.
remember also Cardi went to the rodeo. She'll do a rodeo festivals after the baby, and she went to Minnesota. And they did a live stream after the concert in backstage with Lovely T.
Yeah.
And then we
But
ain't gonna
she
forget
just
about
let me shut the fuck up. I was like, all of that. And she just only hit 1 million. No, shut up.
only.
I ain't talking shit because I'm still trying to get to my hundreds. I ain't talking. Good energy. Good energy.
But Lovely T is the reason why she didn't progress as she did. One, she was boring. Two, she always had the same equipment. She never upgraded that equipment. She had the same background, the same equipment, with that same fake wig and that same black dress she always wear. She never evolved. Like Tasha, one thing about Tasha is like anytime you think Tasha has reached the ceiling, she always reinvented herself and did something else.
Yeah.
Even as of recently, the concert, the comedy shows,
Mm-hmm.
that was a reinvention. Like when Tasha K first came out, she just did the every Friday and all that. Then she went to interviews. Then she went to like document movies with like Jaguar Wright and like the Kevin Samuels and all them. Then she went to like, what I'm saying, the comedy shows. She always reinvent herself. Lovely T always stood the same. So she had no growth. She
Yeah.
sold that wine, she sold that wicked T line
Those
and that
T
stale
line.
T and that stale T that
I
nobody
don't
want to
know.
buy that.
Did you ever buy the tea?
Hell no, you know I ain't doing that. We sip wine over here. I ain't no wine. I'm a grown ass man, but we sip wine over here. We'll straight tea unless it's Lipton. You know how that go, man. But it was what it was. It like I said with Tasha K, they really went to extreme lengths to
Yeah.
try to take it down. That's why, if you want to be honest, and I thought about this yesterday, Tasha K ain't owe nobody nothing except for one person. She ain't owe Amon nothing. She ain't owe Storm nothing. She ain't owe you nothing. She ain't owe Couture Bay nothing. She don't owe nobody nothing. She ain't owe Wiley nothing but one person. That one person was Seven Stars. Because Seven Stars saved that channel twice.
Mm.
Remember Seven Stars, when they almost took a channel down the first time with Lions of Judah and Sweet Ma and Mona Simone and all them, it was Seven Stars that was making them videos that got them up off of. And then Tasha and Seven Stars together, they started really exposing the Mona Simone and the fake degrees
Yeah.
and Sweet Ma with the HPV accusation and sleeping with her child father inmate from jail and all that. Remember, she exposed all that until like she kind of got exposed with Alliance of Judah. Remember, you thought we had the right person, but it was the wrong person.
It was
That's
the
why I
wrong person. Yeah, they got
tried
the
to
wrong person and exposed. It used to be saucy on here, boy. Woo!
and Tasha K challenge got struck for 90 days. Her and Seven Star, but they almost had everybody. But that was the first time. Remember the second time she saved the channel was. Remember when Daytime Tea Time lied on her? Remember Daytime Tea Time talk
Forgot
about.
about daytime tea time. It's so much shit.
So that's why when people don't know nothing when they talk about like Tasha K tried to step on Storm, Jaguar Wright interview when Tasha K interviewed Jaguar Wright 2 months after Storm, interview Jaguar Wright with that million interview. If it ain't eating the first week or so, it ain't gonna eat like that. You know who tried to stop on who interview? Remember when Tasha K did the Favion interview with the lady with the grapes?
The grapes?
Yeah, the lady. Remember that lady was eating the popcorn grapes, and Favion was had the accusation with Kevin Hunter and Wendy.
Okay,
Husband.
okay. Yeah.
Remember that interview? That was on
Uh-huh.
Saturday. Remember on Monday that interview went everywhere, including the Breakfast Club with Charlamagne and all that. And Charlamagne had to mention Tasha's name because that was her interview, and he had to confirm everything that Tasha K said.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that happened on Monday.
Yes.
Remember Tuesday, Daytime Tea Time tried to interview the former manager of Favion, and tried to discredit that interview that happened Saturday. That was
Yes.
2 days later, two,
Yeah.
3 days later. That's what you call stumping on somebody interview. Not 2 months later. And then that's when that interview didn't go nowhere. Daytime T-Time got mad at Tasha. Tasha made a post, saying, poking her like, it's 50 Cent. You're not 50 Cent, dude, being petty. Tasha being petty. She told Tasha to take the post down. Tasha took the post down. Then Tasha took the post back up. And then that Friday, remember, Daytime T-Time lied on Tasha saying that Tasha hacked the page and Tasha hacked the channel.
It was so much. Yes, I remember all the thing. My head hurt because I made videos about all of this stuff. Like Jesus Christ, it was crazy. Oh, it was crazy. But it's calm now in comparison to it's real calm. It would be shit. It was 4 or 5 videos a day on this shit. And this one 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 and reviewing an 8-hour live. No, it was. Oh man, those were the good old days.
2019 was the year, but that's when Tasha was coming
out.
We
all got locked in the house. Yeah, it was.
That's when Tasha K was coming off the Lovely T beef, and she almost had to commit SA. Not unalive. I want to use the right word. I don't want your channel to get demonetized. So they were coming off that. So people were killing Tasha. Remember what 7 Stars did? 7 Stars, not that Friday night, but that Saturday night. Remember, she the one put up the receipt that Daytime T-Time channel got struck because she was using Wendy Williams' video footage from her show.
That's when people would just use, and they had, that's when her channel went down. Is because they used to use those clips.
Yes.
And they didn't come on camera, and then YouTube was like, you can't be using people's clips without permission. So the clip channels got taken down.
Yeah, so that what got her channel struck. But remember, she blamed that on Tasha.
Yes.
7 Stars got the info, put the info up that Saturday night, and then remember, Daytime T-Time came back on Sunday after I guess she won her appeal, and then want to talk that Jesus shit like we ain't just figure out that you just lied on that lady.
It was saucy. It was saucy. It was a time.
It was the days, man. It was the day with the 10-hour live when Lion the Judah all them came on there. And then I'm gonna tell you, Tasha is brave. I'm gonna give Armand Wiggins.
She would come on the live every once in a blue.
No, she'll come on everybody live.
She would come on their live. She would click in. I'd be like, woo.
She'll come on. She'll go to the road game. That's what Armand Wiggins called it. The road game.
The road. Oh my gosh. Yes, Armand. It was, and that's when Armand first was all angry at her. He jumped on it. He jumped in there with them too. I was like, this shit is crazy. That's
now the other 10 hour, and remember, she got on there, and then they set her up, and Lions of Judah behind the scene got Lovely T to jump on there, and that's when Lovely T said, "I got time today, cuz.
I got time today."
And she called us a cousin Tasha out. That weak ass cuss out. Stop it. But Tasha got the last laugh because the next day, remember she put out that on that recording of her Lovely T in the car, and Lovely T was plotting on Star Marie, and Tasha exposed her behavior.
Mm-hmm. Y'all, all of these things we are talking about, just go back to 2019 YouTube. Go through my Rolodex. I made a lot of videos back then about this stuff, okay? Listen, I was wearing blue eyeshadow and stuff. Don't judge me. Y'all voted on my makeup back then, and some of y'all was doing some crazy shit. But we made the videos are still up, y'all. So we ain't just saying shit. Y'all can go back. Some of these channels don't exist, but
I'm gonna expose you.
Tasha probably still got these videos. I definitely know I still have these videos.
I'm gonna expose you. Remember, you made the video. Remember, Tasha did the Sweet Ma. Somebody was coming after Sweet Ma. and you did the video with a great tank top. You ain't weird though. You ain't weird though. But you did.
Your Sweet Ma used to be all up in her bed like this. So I was like, well, let me get in my bed.
Paranoid.
Rolling around. I had to cuss her ass out so bad. I don't know. I remember what she did. Because again, it was so a video, and I was like, I still got it. I just made it private because I was like, these people. I was like, they're not gonna drag me into this foolishness. Personally, I was like, because I had to drag her ass, and I left it up for like 3 days, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna put this to private because
you should bring it back for throwback. But that was the.
I should start. You know what I should do? I should start resharing all of those old videos. That's what I'm gonna do.
Especially for your members only. That should be your throwback videos. Because that's when like Tasha K had the contest of imitate Sweet Mom, because Sweet Mom was Jaguar right before Jaguar right and for being paranoid.
Yeah.
And so Sweet Mom was paranoid about something. She was thinking Tasha K was coming after her about something, and that's when you did your video and Storm Road did his video and blah blah blah.
I'm trying to remember what it was. It was something about a baby daddy.
Yeah, somebody coming after her son like that. But she was paranoid. Tasha had 100.
It was weird. It was always something weird. It was like crazy as hell. Roland ran in her bed.
I think these people here, the people that see Tasha now, this ain't the real Tasha, man.
Y'all gotta go big.
2019 Tasha was the best on YouTube and not even close. I'm talking about Tasha. Tasha was so dominant. People did not go live when Tasha went live. Everybody knew Tasha went live at 7:30. You better get in before 7:20.
Or after, because you don't want to do that shit, boy.
Because if you go live, when Tasha go live, you're going to have 3 people in your chat.
Yep. You don't want to compete with that, boy.
Nah, I'm talking, Tasha used to do 35, 40 weekly.
Yes.
I'm talking one live.
In one live at one time. Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about even
you
Lovely
even
T.
do it. You was like, oh, she going live? I'm going to wait.
Even Lovely T Bit Dog wouldn't go live when Tasha went live. She held out. She'll either go the day before or the day after. And then 15 people go live after Tasha go live just to review her live.
Just to review the live. Like, what she said? But that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna share them. I'm gonna repost all them old videos. That's what I'm gonna do, because just thinking about all of them, I can't even remember half of the bullshit, and it keeps coming back up. So let's do a throwback.
Yeah,
so
I'll come up here with you.
People who weren't here, who weren't in the section, who only hear about it, maybe it might hit different if you heard about it from 2019 Jovi.
Yes, man. And I come up here with you so we can analyze why things happened the way it did. Because Tasha was dominant then. Like, I'm talking about dominant. Like, if she went live, nobody wouldn't even touch her live. They wouldn't even go near it, because all your subscribers will leave your chat immediately. Yes.
They're like, I'll be like, okay.
Time to go.
Maybe you see the numbers going down. Yeah. I'll be like, well, damn, I guess I'm gonna end my live.
It's time to go. And see, Tasha went live at 7:30 on Friday every single week. So she telling y'all got the 7:20 to get your, and Tasha was on time. It wasn't like Tasha was like 10, 15 minutes late. 7:30 exactly. So y'all got the 7:20. Wrap that shit up, because it's time to go home.
Shit up, because you know she about to come on, and everybody, I'm gonna be out. I'm gonna be out the freaking live. Done. On.
It used to be ghost town like Thanksgiving back in the day. I'm
gonna start resharing those, y'all, because they were good. They were good.
You should re-review those videos. I think you'll get a lot of subscribers that really didn't know what Tasha was.
What was going on? Yeah,
she had there, because from that August of 2018, because she was big before 2018, but 2018 until she had a meme at the end of 2019 when she was hitting her stride, and it's nothing like, I can't describe the impact she had at that time and how she was breaking stories. It wasn't just her just cussing people out and being funny and comedic. She was breaking stories left to right. She had stories before the media had it.
Yeah.
And those media people used to be mad because they used to have to mention her and then
mad as hell.
I remember when they had to talk.
Charlamagne had to say her name. Oh, that was mad.
Now I remember before that when Tasha K broke the story that Sabrina had a baby at the hospital in Pennsylvania hospital and the hospital number. And remember, Breakfast Club brought it up the next day and tried to say the shade room, the one that had it.
Yeah.
And they ran through that chat and on the Breakfast Club saying no, don't lie like that, and they couldn't do that no more. They tried to play with Tasha's face. Angel Yee did. And after that, they had to mention Tasha's name when they broke stories because people were spamming that chat like, no. Tasha K broke this.
Yeah.
You ain't finna give it a shade room when you know Tasha did it. Y'all being funny.
You know how these people are.
I'm telling you, man. But those were the days.
Those were the days. I remember those days. I was new on here, like, what in the world? I was like, what did I just walk in on? I'm like, do I really want to do this YouTube thing? People a little crazy.
Okay, it was fun, man. It was like
it was really fun.
Cause it was like Team Tasha, and then it was like Team like Lovely T when they had like Camille's Corner. People forgot about her and her accent and everything. And then it's like I said, they had so many people. They had Lee Q, they had Lions of Duty, they had Monster Mona.
In a long time, Lord gosh.
And you could tell when Tasha used to do number, then Monster Mona tried to interview Cardi B, and they didn't even do 10,000.
Mm-hmm.
And then when Cardi B was Cardi B.
Yeah.
And it didn't even do 10,000. That's why she was mad at Tasha.
Because she couldn't pull it off.
She couldn't pull it off at all. I'll tell you, Tasha was dominant. Tasha was Michael Jordan dominant at that time. And that's why that's why Storm rise through the ranks that he did, because she brought him out in the middle of her prime.
Yeah.
And even though he wore that, remember he wore the what's it called, the overall, the light blue G overall, and we thought he was gay from day one. When she
with
first
no shirt on, remember
no
that?
Shirt on. Yeah,
with no shirt on.
With taco meat chest.
Oh.
And we thought he was gay from day one.
We knew it. He was, listen, the sassy. I was like, oh my Lord. But and he had an attitude from jump, like, oh, okay.
I'm gonna get Storm credit for one thing. When he roasted Daytime Tea Time for her birthday with that birthday picture,
mm-hmm.
Lord, had that girl crying. He had that girl crying, but then Amon Wiggins had his ass crying. Because people forgot how that lie came about when Amon Wiggins roasted the hell out of Storm and basically took his manhood. Cause remember, it was the same week that T.S. Madison used the word fish, right?
You remember back all the.
This was like March of 20. This was like March. I want to say March of 2020. Cause
okay.
T.S. Madison used the word fish.
Yeah.
Remember, Nick at Night added T.S. Madison talking trash to T.S. Madison.
Mm-hmm.
T.S. Madison didn't respond. Because I think Tasha K already had in her mind, because remember Tasha K was doing the Wine Cellar series.
Yes.
Remember the first episode she had King of Reeds. And then T.S. Madison was the second episode. And remember she had 3 separate days. She had part 1, part 2, part 3.
Mm-hmm.
Part 2 was when they brought up the Nick at Night comment. And then T.S. Madison basically said she was on beat her up and called all kind of bees and stuff like that. And that's why, saying Nick at Night was crying in the sock, I think on Monday after that live, after that series. And then that she cried in the sock. She was crying in that sock. I seen that live. And then that Sunday, remember they started talking about Mom Wiggins. Remember Storm went off on Mom Wiggins, said, we could talk about you. Don't worry about that in feelings and blah, 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 blah. And then that Tuesday.
And then he came right back and he tore his ass up. And he shut the fuck up and never said anything.
And he apologized to him after him and Tasha K.
And I remember that. You and I remember that because that's when I'm like, yo, Storm blocked me. That's when he blocked me. I was like, why would he block? I said, this is a bitch ass nigga. I'm like, what the fuck is that? And then you bitch up to Armand. I said, this a bitch. I knew from then. I was like, this a bitch. I knew from then. I was like, I ain't fucking with it.
I remember
I
that
was
like
one of the first one that was like, nah, I ain't fucking with him. Because how you block me, but here you are kissing Armand ass. I ain't never even said no fuck shit about you until after. I'm like, what?
I'm
Because
telling you,
you mad? Because I don't even know why. I don't care. You bitch. I knew that from 2020. I was like, I knew this shit was gonna happen because he's a bitch.
I remember that day live. Remember, cause that night him, Wiley, and Seven Stars had Two Men and a Lady, and
Two
at the
men, yes. Two
it
men and a
that
lady.
happened that same night, and on the same night as Two Men and a Lady was happening, cause we were watching that, and then we getting word that Amon Wiggins going in. So all of us went over to Amon Wiggins' child, and it was brutal. I wish he replayed that just for the hell of it. It was. I think the worst I ever heard was Tasha K when she came back and did 50,000 live, and she went in on Lovely T, called her a Nigerian scammer with the Lexus and everything. I remember that when she was talking about fee and gossip in the city and Offset with the keys and everything.
Oh my
That
gosh.
line when she came off that 90 days.
Oh God.
When she came off that 90-day suspension.
Uh-huh.
That was the first I ever heard. That was the worst I ever heard. Somebody talking about somebody else. She had Lovely T about to commit suicide. Oh man, I'm so sorry. To unalive herself. I apologize. I'm so sorry. And then the second time I heard something that was that brutal was Amon Wiggins going at Storm the way he did.
Bree's want to come out. Hold on. Hey Bree.
Listen, that brought back so many memories.
Yo.
And for the people in the chat saying Neek wasn't crying, baby, she was crying because I did a video saying she brought it on herself. I remember that was my first taste at celebrity news and gossip with the big dogs because she was mad. And I was blocked for a little bit. I remember all that because we was blocked by celebrities back then. Baby, all the celebrities unblocked us
They
too.
unblocked us now. I remember when I was like, oh shit, Cardi unblocked me.
Yes, all
Oh,
I said, this is before I really got into the rap girlies. I said, now Cardi's suing Tasha K because she found out Off the Cheat was in that house with them naked girls. That was crazy. But I will say this, Tasha has always been polarizing. The moment I really subscribed is when she grabbed that piece, that cease and desist, and wiped and put it behind her and said, I wipe my with cease and desist, and I fell out. I I was infatuated then. It was hilarious. People really don't know. And I say if Tasha really wanted to ruin people like she wanted to, look at all the names that you listed off. They are nowhere to be
are
found.
gone.
She got them all out the paint.
Oh my God. No, they got they self up out the paint. Because
She got them so
when
bad they
you
started turning on each other.
yeah, but when all your content is directed to your hate of somebody, after a while that shit get tired.
Yeah.
Because that's
And
all
you
it really was
right.
about.
10 hours. I remember that. I said,
8 hours,
who has
10
time?
hours. I would wake up in the morning and be like, you motherfucking lying. I'm not doing this. I'd be
That's
like,
where I
what?
get the timestamps from. Because I used to tell people if they said something good, I need the timestamps. I refuse to watch. I refuse. But I will say this. In regards to Nyla may be a lot of things, but I loved what she did. And that video yesterday showed she is a force to be reckoned with. And I think people understand that because that video had 12,000 plus views. And it
Mm,
had just stopped for 30 minutes. That's why I didn't understand. I thought I was tripping. I said, something is going on, something is wrong.
yeah.
And the way she read them receipts, and the receipts was proving that Chelsea was not telling the truth. I said, Chelsea, you said these receipts, girl, you are a fool. That's why I said yesterday she had to be tired because all the receipts you have are literally showing you in a different light, not the light you think you are.
Yeah.
And and that's unfortunate. And I do feel Tasha is at fault, but I said it. Tasha, you have to press charges. You are a celebrity blogger now.
Yeah. She do.
But
She
y'all get these likes up, send a donation, share this live, baby. The vlog, you brought back memories,
He
not from the
did, bro. He
yesteryears.
did. I'm about to share the video. I'm about to put some shit back.
Yeah, because that's people think I got my claim to fame from Tasha. No, I got my claim to fame because Kevin Samuels, one of his supporters, was so mad they went on a live with my picture calling me ugly, and I said I could never be ugly. And then Kevin Samuels was like, "But she is attractive," and that's why I said your favorite blogger from there because that's when the people really was saying my name. So that's how Tasha found me because
Mhm.
the manosphere could not stand me. I remember they used to, and the manosphere is powerful. They flagged my video so many times. I came up and I said, "Please let me go live. I'm not talking about y'all." and I and I did a video called "Men Really Want to Be Bad Bitches Too," and we had almost 1,000+ views in 30 seconds. And to this day, YouTube will not give me that video to make money off of. And it was a great video. And then all the girlies wanted to use my lingo. So that's how Tasha found me. She did not find me through other means but the manosphere because the manosphere was unhinged and
They
demented
are unhinged.
before there was some rules in place. That
Mhm.
was back when we was wild and free.
There was no rules.
Mm-mm.
There was really no rules. Not
You,
really.
you could post people jobs and everything on YouTube back then.
Listen, I tell people y'all don't understand a real swing and bang until you up there cussing out somebody's supporter, and then the next thing you know, you got 1,000 views because they trying to see what you said, and they arguing you down in the chat, and then they streaming your life. Jovi knows because Jovi's live went down in midstream. Midstream. Y'all don't know the real pain. We went through all that for YouTube to establish some rules in this gated community
Yeah,
because it was
man.
the Wild Wild West.
It was the
But
Wild West.
I love it. It's amazing. I love all of it. Y'all, again, I'm dropping down. This just brings us so many good core memories. It's going to make me tear up. All right, y'all, bye.
But speaking of Kevin Samuels, y'all turned on Tasha too because of Kevin Samuels. Remember when Kevin Samuels had the interview with Tasha? And remember, all the Mansfield was like, "Please don't go on there. She gonna kill you."
But
And then all the,
I already knew that Tasha, you got listen, it is what it is. Like you say, like, she voted for Trump.
yeah,
I'm not necessarily all that way surprised. You just, just acknowledge and be like, okay. Yeah, she gonna have Kevin Samuels on her platform. When he was popping then,
yeah.
and Tasha's kind of conservative. So yeah,
But the women thought she was gonna drag the hell out of him.
I
And
didn't think
then
that. But yeah, most people thought that was what was gonna happen. But if
and
you
then
pay
it
attention,
was professional.
you would know. Yeah.
It was professional, and then the women turned on her, and then she did a live that Friday talk about how she'll be in the barbershop getting a haircut, and talk about how that's how men talk in the barbershop, and then that when she the one that wanted to tell us that what's the guy named Check had a mandingo. I'm like, damn, Tosh, you hurt my feelings. You don't got to tell us all that. I mean, I understand. You know what I'm saying? You trying to tell a story, but that was Tasha at her finest. She was she was great.
Yeah. Yeah.
She was great, and she built a lot of YouTube careers. They ain't last, but she built a lot of YouTube
Listen,
careers.
I keep saying, I said, shit, I'm growing slow, but guess what? I'm still here. I'm here. I'm here. I ain't going nowhere. I'm still here. I'm like, because there's been people, you be like, they, like all the names you mentioned, and I forgot. I cussed out half of them people, and I forgot they were ever here. That's crazy.
But Tasha fall out with everybody. But people be thinking Tasha fall out with everybody because of Tasha. No,
There be a
Tasha
lot of
fall out with
hate.
everybody because they attack Tasha first because they be jealous of Tasha's success.
Yes.
Lovely T was that. Daytime Tea Time was that. Even Member Mob Radio was that.
Yeah.
They all fall out of her with her because of her success because they try to emulate her, and then when they know they can't emulate her, then they start dragging her because they feel like, well, Tasha, help me to become you. You can't help me become something that's
Yeah.
original.
Yeah, like I know you remember this because I always remember this as somebody who again came on here, tried to figure it out. Like I was saying, did research. I was watching their videos, try to figure out, before I even came on here. I remember the whole Armand thing was about a mic and some lights.
No,
was about
I'm gonna tell you what.
because
I'm gonna,
Tasha didn't tell him what Mike to, she used and
mm-mm.
all of this shit. And I'm just like, I spent even now, I still spend time looking at my lenses, mics, understanding how they work. Like it's like he just wanted it to be handed to him. Bam, here, the Tasha starter pack.
No, that's what
Remember,
it's.
he
I
was
remember
mad
that,
about because she wouldn't tell him the mic she used or like with the light system.
but nah, it was before that. I'm gonna tell you what started with 29 days. What started with 29 days was remember 29 days used to use the gunshots. Remember, you used to do the boom, 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 and then Tasha K on one of her lives on every Friday used the gunshot. And then he came back on live like on a Monday or a Tuesday. He was like, and he had redid his intro, but this time his intro was like be original, be, and that's why they had the phone call behind the
Go
scenes.
ahead, keep speaking.
Yeah, but that's what happened. It was like it started with the gunshots, and then they had the the conversation behind the scenes. Then she said she was gonna back away from it, and then the final straw was the Dr. Savvy interview, where Amon was, according to Amon, he felt like the interview came to him first, and then
Mm-hmm.
he referred it to Tasha, and he wanted Tasha to be on his channel after the interview was over so they could review it.
Mm-hmm.
But Tasha just did the interview and then went on about her business, and that what was the final straw. But originally it started because of the gunshot on soundbite. Amon wasn't the first person to use the gunshot. It was Mob Radio that used the gunshot first before everybody. You're on mute.
I forgot. This girl was making noise. I'm trying not. The gunshots is a free thing. Everybody don't use gunshots. It is not that deep.
Yeah, because DJ Clue was the
I
first one to
grew
use
up
gunshots.
exactly. I'm from New York. I grew up hearing them gunshots on the radio every night. What are we talking about?
That was
Since
DJ
I was,
Clue the one that
since I was
invented
a
that.
teenager.
He the one that invented the gunshots.
Yeah.
But Ma Ray was the first one to use it on YouTube.
Yeah.
And then Amon Wiggins started using it. And then Tasha used it one time for her every Friday. And then Amon Wiggins did that intro and put original beat and then started talking about her in her live, in his live. Well, Amon Wiggins ungrateful behind forget. Tasha K went on his live when he only had 500 subscribers.
Yes, she
Held
did.
him bit from 500 subscribers to 20,000 subscribers. And on that same live that she went on a Saturday afternoon, one of her subscribers broke a story that Waka Flocka had a baby at the hospital in Tennessee by exotic dancer. Cause I'm trying to be politically correct. I want your channel to be mom child. But like he had a baby by exotic dancer in Tennessee. And that got broken on Mon channel the first time he came on there with Tasha. But he did it by himself, let him tell it. And I watched that live when he used to wear the remember the Fat Albert mush mouth, that hat that mush mouth wear, like and he had that same one with the gummies, with the big gums and the brace.
Mm-hmm.
So man, it just and that was in September.
It's been a lot. It's been so much. Oh my gosh. It's been so much that has happened over these last 5-6 years. Jesus.
And then like Wiley, that when we found out about Wiley at the same time, and Wiley was that's when
Wiley was in
Wiley,
the beef sector
yeah.
losing his shit. And that's when we found, ain't that when we found out that he done turned up that library?
Yeah, and once VS subscriber paid for the library damages, the 10,000. The big donor paid for the pay for the whole pay for his restitution, that $10,000, and VS subscriber bought Wiley a car. Remember that?
Yo, people used to do a lot of stuff. A subscriber back then, back when I was before I had the big boy and all of this shit, a subscriber whole hard boy sent me my money for my laptop. Sit right here. I probably didn't even have 2,000 subscribers back. But back then, people was just, hey, what's your cash app? And I didn't know what she was. I'm like, what? What's your cash app? And I'm like, okay. She sent me like $1,500 for my damn computer, for my Surface. I still got it. My daughter uses it now.
forget back then they had no way to donate until like, I want to say late 2018. That's when Super Chat came out.
Yeah.
And I
And
remember Tasha
just
used to say every live, "Do not send me no money," but yet her subscribers used to send her money like rain. And I ain't talking about no 10, $20. I'm talking about hundreds and thousands of dollars.
yeah,
And that's why Tasha used to make what probably 60,000 a show.
probably shoot. It was a lot. It was a
Yeah,
lot back then.
Tasha had. That's why when Tasha said
That's
she paid
before
them,
COVID. People were well, before the C thing,
yeah.
people out here. Here she come.
So that's why when Tasha said that she had 1 million,
Listen, I
she
hate this about the bridge.
Hold on. Hey.
Hello.
Hey, Jovi, how you
We've
doing?
been reminiscing about the insanity that's been going on these last couple of years. It's
I,
hard
kn-
to think
I
about.
know. A lot of twists and turns, right? Duval, I just wanted to come up here and just kind of give you your flowers, man. Like,
man,
you like the YouTube historian. You need a channel. Where's your channel?
man, I ain't doing no challenge, Tasha. I just love watching you. I love reminiscing on
Oh,
everything. But Tasha, man,
no.
that's why when you say you spent 1 million on lawyer fees, I believe it, cause you were doing 60, 70 a
Boy,
show.
boy, them motherfuckers took it to me, boy. Let me tell you. Let me
You
tell you.
you were doing 67,000 a show. I'm talking you were rolling in the
Huh?
money. You were
Man,
rolling in the money
listen.
back then.
No, I ain't. They got it, bro. They got it all. I ain't got it. What you talking about? I'm trying to get them lawyers out my pocket right now. I'm like, "Bet this why ain't nobody getting paid because of y'all. You feel me? Nah,
I
but I
feel you,
jumped up here. I was like, dang, Duval. I said, I ain't great no more. Dang, because you was like, that when Tasha was at her fire. That's when she was at her
man.
greatest. I'm like, dang, I ain't great no more. I need to tighten up.
Tasha,
No,
you
you're
ain't.
the
I'm
greatest,
gonna be. I
Tasha.
gotta be honest, Tasha. You ain't what you once was. Tasha you used to break stories, and used to drag people
Damn.
to pits of hell. Used to, used to
Now
make people
you're
want to kill.
polished. He's like, now you're
She
Yeah.
polished.
corporate now. She went to that Charlemagne school of image imagery.
Yeah.
Put that shit
I had to do it. I had to polish myself up. I know. But on TashaKLive.com, bro, we goes in, okay? So I break stories over there. I just do it on, something that belongs to us, you know what I'm saying? Because it was just causing a lot of problems on YouTube. So yeah, I know they get the boring me over here. I know, trust me. I fuss about it all the time.
Tasha, I
Yeah.
used to. I remember the days where, like I said, that 2000, late 2000, August 2018 to when you had a meeting in 2019, late 2019, Tasha. When you went live,
Yeah.
nobody go live. No, I'm talking about lovely T. Nobody went live. Everybody was shook. They did not want to go live because they'll have
they be
500 in the
leaving
chat to 3 people in the chat.
Be like, okay, I guess I gotta end because everybody's leaving.
Nah, Fuckery Friday is a staple, man. Like that, we still go live. We still hit it like that. You know what I'm saying? When we was doing the Jay Z, I think we had like 17,000. You know what I'm saying? When I broke the Jay Z story recently, you know what I'm saying? I feel better live streaming. It's an interactive experience. It's real time. It's real. It's not cut. It's not. It's just you get what you get.
It's
So
authentic.
yeah,
I'm gonna tell you how dominant you
yeah.
was back then. At that time, I remember one time, Tasha, you had 25,000 alive, and I remember when the live was over, we were all asking, "Was something wrong?" Because you were used to getting 35 to 45 every single time. We
Yeah.
all as subscribers like, "Hey, is everything all right? Is it a holiday?" Because we 25,000, we wasn't used to that. We used to 35, 45. We used to
I
them high
know.
numbers.
I know. We'll get back to them good days. I'm gonna find a way to get it back popping because it's just I was just so raw and with no coot and like that's really how I am in real life. But having a team, you know what I'm saying? What'd you say? Yeah, having a team. Yeah, and that was when COVID happened too. That was around COVID too. But having a team, everybody gotta eat. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like I have to watch what I say, how I say it. I had to mute myself when I curse instead of saying the F word. I'd be like, "Fuck this." You know what I'm saying? Like
I can't, man. I used to go in. I know. I miss some days. I miss some days.
I remember after the live, you used to have like 15 channels that used to just do their live on your life.
Like we reviewing what TK said today.
Y'all
That was
hurt my
like,
feelings now. Y'all hurting my feelings. It ain't fun no more.
you just ain't what you want for. You was prime Michael Jordan then. You was I remember like with
Damn.
back then it was like you was must see TV. Like I'm talking about I would stop. I used to watch, I'm a big sports advocate fan. I would
Yeah.
not watch sports just to make sure I watch your live first, and then whatever I catch on the sports part, I just catch that later. We had to watch
Yeah.
this Tasha K because, like I said, you broke stories that nobody broke. Kendall Jenner still probably not Kendall, but Kylie Jenner still probably mad at you because she had that $1 billion what it was Fortune magazine, and then you
Yeah.
debunked that, and then it found out she wasn't a billionaire.
Yeah, I remember that day. I remember that day. But no, I do that. I just do it on TashaKLive.com. All my breaking Jovi, you know that, don't you? You on the app, right?
Yes, I
All
am.
of it's over there. It's all over there. It's not on YouTube no more. So because it was hot, bro. It was hot. Like it was hot. And then, I would fly around the country, go get these interviews and stuff, and then YouTube would demonetize the video. So
Mm,
it's like, so
all that work.
that's the only reason we were able to scale is because Shaq built the site, and because YouTube they I think they cap their creators. Like it's sort of like how TikTok does it. Like they'll say, hey, you're monetized, and their algorithm is pushing your video, but if you're monetized, they're not going to push your videos because
Mm,
they got to pay you more on those videos. So they would rather for them to organically go viral. So whereas YouTube, I would hit like 1 million views on a video just on a live stream by itself, and yeah, they would demonetize it because it's too much money being made. And I was doing that every time. So I was like, let me just, and then when Sheck surprised us with, the app, I was like, finally, I get to do what I want. I ain't got to worry about getting hit. I remember T.I. and Tiny had hit my video when I had them prostitutes they was having orgies with, what I'm saying? When I exposed them, they had took down the lives. They took down two at the same time. So I was just like, man, they was really coming for me hard, hard. So now can't nobody come like that.
yeah.
Natasha, I'm
Yeah.
my best video of you that you ever did. And it's my favorite video. It's not
What's
your.
up?
Remember when you did the jagged edge with the daughter?
Yeah.
Still proud about that because that was a touching moment. You brought that family together because they were beefing for real. The daughter and the daddy, Brandon.
Yes, I remember that. I
And you
remember
brought them
that.
together. I don't know where they at now. I wish you do a story on a follow up to see where they at now. Cause that was what? That was 2017. So that's a good 7 years.
Yes.
So you should see where they
Yes.
at. Cause remember he just had a child at that time too,
Yes,
like
I
with the
did.
He
with the new
recently get
woman.
into a car accident like last year. Wasn't
Yeah.
didn't he?
Yeah, he did get into a car
Yeah.
accident. I reached out to him and he's doing good. He's okay now.
But you should do a
Yeah.
follow up and see where they at now. Cause that would be a good story to put out and see. Cause I remember that really was a story that really touched me. That was because it's supposed to be about the escape and all that, but it was about the daughter and the mother, his child mother, and then him. You brought them together.
Mm,
You fixed their family, and
yeah.
that episode mean a lot to me. But people forget how you used to break stories. Like even with the August I seen her, you broke that
Yeah.
2 years
Oh
prior.
yeah. Oh
The
yeah.
August I seen with Jada Pickett before it
Mm-hmm.
even hit Angela Yee. You broke that story 2 years prior
Mm-hmm.
before it came. You the one that said that Will Smith and Jada Pickett Smith was being separated, and I remember you even showed the the. I remember you showed the picture where Will Smith was in Africa with his white woman.
Yep. I
You
remember
broke that
that.
before
I
it even
remember
hit the
that.
internet. You broke that story, and you broke the August I seen story well before it went mainstream. That's
Oh
why I
yeah.
said Prime Tasha broke stories that didn't hit the net yet, and then when they had to hit the net, people had to give you your
Yeah.
credit, even though they tried to downplay you initially.
We did. We did. And we still do break stories like that. They just on Tasha K Live. They
They
call
on
it
the app. They on the
they
app.
on the app. I'm
YouTube
talking
be
about in real time.
stuck.
Like tonight, we got Trina husband getting exposed on the app. We got Fat Joe and his wife Loretta. Like all of this stuff. It's all everything is on the app now. So I do commercialized content for YouTube and I don't get hit. I don't get struck. They don't demonetize me. Do they chart as well? No, but now we've spread the content out. So now on Facebook, a clip that we take from YouTube will get like, 2, 3 million, 10 million views just on one clip that we take from YouTube or even cut from the app. So, I did tell Shaq, I was like, man, we should take some of them exclusives and throw them on throw them on YouTube. He was like, no, because they're going to demonetize them. They do it every time. Every time. They just do not like, they do not like, too real content. Soft white underbelly. That's why he had to really lead a platform a lot because they was demonetizing him too.
Mm.
Tasha, I'm finna remind you of your former friend and what she did when she tried to emulate you. And this
Which
one, I think
one?
y'all, I'm finna tell you, this one, I think y'all friendship was the beginning of the end.
Which
Remember when,
one?
I'm finna tell you, remember when Daytime Teacher tried to interview the Savages? Remember the Savages did
I
not,
forgot about that. Oh
and
God.
then remember she backdoor and tried to interview the daughter, and that's when she had to come on live and show her face for the
And
first
show
time
her
on
face.
Saturday
she
at
showed
2
you the
o'clock
she showed you 300 teeth in her mouth.
with a big forehead.
Tasha.
She did. She had teeth
Oh,
everywhere. I was like, damn girl.
that's when all
Damn
of those
girl.
people who were behind the little video clips, they should have just
Yeah.
because once they got up here,
She
Yeah.
tried to
they gonna
backdoor
show.
Tasha's source, and they said no, and then she tried to talk to the daughter, and that's when they filed charges on her. That's why she went live and showed her face, and then that's when we got introduced to the crazy lady, Diamond. Oh, ain't her name Diamond? Something
Oh,
like that.
Toxic Diamond. Yeah, I
Diamond,
remember
Diamond, yeah,
her.
because
Yeah.
she was their PR people then. She was
Mm-hmm.
the Savages PR people at that time. See, that was
Yeah.
the beginning of y'all end of y'all friendship because I think you looked at her sideways then
Yeah.
because she
That's
threw
what
you under the bus.
she lied and threw me under the bus. She made
Yep.
up a whole lot. But after that, I guess God spoke to her. So she said she saved, sanctified, filled with the Holy Ghost. And so she's saved now doing Bible podcasts. They always do that. They come out here, get messy, get their ass whooped, and now they want to go get saved.
Now she only
So
got she only got saved when she got exposed when Seven
I
Star
know.
put that channel strike on the screen when she tried to
Yeah.
allow you to say you had the channel. That's when she
Yeah,
got saved,
exactly.
sanctified, filled with the Holy Ghost. It came on that Sunday talking about Lord Jesus Christ. Don't give me that shit. You a lying.
Yeah.
You're lying. You had that lady. I mean, they'll drag you for a full day, Tasha. I mean,
Yeah.
badly.
And then
Seven
she went and linked up with Armand,
Armand.
and they became like besties. And I was like, that boy don't like you. He was the one that pointed out all them extra teeth you had that your mama should have pulled when you was a baby. What the
Oh my
hell?
God.
Like it.
But Tasha, you talking about the extra teeth,
Oh
but
my
you the one
God.
pointed. No, you the one that pointed out the dirty house. You the one
Yeah,
that pointed
oh,
out that
ours
she had
was
the dirty
messy.
house.
Like, all the time. All the time.
that was you. See, Tasha, if Chelsea got that 2019
Yes.
Tasha,
Like all the time. I
she'll
still
run to the
expose my
police station.
what's up? Say that again.
I
Oh, it's
said
gonna
she
drop.
got.
It dropped all the time right here.
Oh
What'd you say?
no, I was saying she got that 2019 Tasha. She would be going to the police station. But that 2019 Tasha was vicious. Like she was 50 Cent times two. She was
now,
vicious.
now I'm a lady now. I got some. I'm very mindful, very demure. Okay, so I'm running. No, I'm running to the police station now. I'm like, oh, y'all not finna get me. Y'all not finna take what I. No, we not finna do this. So yeah, but I don't know, man. I do miss them days. I tell Shaq all the time. I'm like, let me just light up YouTube one time. He like, no.
But nah,
He's like, no.
they try to
Huh?
take you down every each way. Like I can even remember they try to take you down when remember when the guy Trey was hired by Amon and daytime tea time to lie about you being intimate with your best friend, because this ain't the first time you had the lesbian
Yeah.
accusation. They say you try to be
Yeah.
intimate with your best friend, the one
Yeah,
that
with my best
had the
friend
hot,
Keisha.
yeah, with the white
Yeah.
husband. And they
Yeah.
exposed the white husband, her insecurity about why she married the white husband to have mixed kids. And that's
But
why I
they
know
got
for a
that
fact.
from me though. They got that from me. Cause I used to tell the winos how I used to cuss her out. Like she used to be like, "Oh, I'm not black. I'm red. You not red. You what? Like, girl, my kids is white. No, they not. They black. Like, so they used to just take shit out of my lives and then create these storylines and stuff. And I'm just like, y'all stop. Y'all stop. But yeah, y'all making me feel bad now. Now I ain't gonna go live tonight because y'all think I'm boring.
No one thought you're boring.
You ain't
You
born, you
just
just out your
Oh.
prime. That's all. you, you
What?
out your
All
prime. You
right,
ain't what you
Don
once
Lemon.
was. You ain't what you
All
once
right, Don
was.
Lemon.
I'm telling you, man, man, I could bring back some stories, man, how you used to have this internet shaking up. You had your
Yeah.
enemies turn into your workers, and now you got your workers turning into your enemies. Because that's the blueprint. I'm gonna tell you what the blueprint was. They'll fall out with you, Tasha. Then they'll go be friends with my mom, and
Uh-huh.
then they'll go be friend with Lovely T. That's why when daytime T tried to be friends with Lovely T behind the scenes, at least she had some integrity because she said, "Nah,
Yeah.
I'm good," because you try to only do that because say Tasha fell out with you, but Amon did the same thing. She'll accept Amon.
Yeah.
But that was the
Mhm.
blueprint. They always did that. Anytime they'll fall out with you, Amon sneaking behind will be in their ear and try to, say whisper sweet nothings to their ass, and then they all of a sudden turn against you and make 100 videos about you, trying to make their channel.
I know. I know. Yeah, them were the days. That was rough behind the eat. That was like back then, like I'm saying, I ain't had no lawyers. I ain't had nobody. You know what I'm saying? It was just me. I was working out of my house. And I was like, listen, I gotta make this YouTube shit work. I got on my grind with them stories and I dropped them left and right. I was literally somebody told me to do a video and just roll the credits of all the cease and desist that I got over the years. I said that would be impossible.
Tasha, I can
I
tell you
just
when
got
you
3 yesterday. I was like, that'd be impossible. I'm getting cease and desist for shit that's on the app. I'm like, and I was literally about to make one public, and they was like, "Nah, that's 2019, Tasha. We not finna do that. That's get them mad." And then
Tasha,
I'm wasting unnecessary money on these lawyers, and they love it. They be like, "Yeah, let's fight. Let's fight." The only person getting paid and winning is them. I'm like, y'all ain't gonna take no more of my money. I'm done.
Tasha,
So
I go so far back with you. I can tell you when you broke the Usher story when you had the H, the gift that keep on giving before it got public with the fat girl. You wrote
which
that story.
one?
Remember when Usher got the bump bumps
Oh yeah,
and your
I
girl
came
with the
back and told
hotel.
y'all that.
Yeah, your
Yeah.
your, your girl Swanson with the hotel told you you wrote
Uh
that story on, I want to say, on August, and then
huh.
the story came out in September with the fat girl. So you the
Yeah.
one that supposed to bump up before everybody else did.
Yep.
And
Yep.
I can tell you when you first cried, Tasha. You first
Which?
cried on you first cried on YouTube. I'm gonna tell you right now in
Oh
Tell
my
us.
2016.
God,
He gonna tell us
Duval.
the
What
most
the
too. He gonna tell us
hell?
the most too. Go ahead.
He
Tell.
acting like I'm retired or something. Am I retired?
I'll tell you in 2017, you first cried because in July 2017, Star came after you because of the Jesse Reed story, and you never had criticism before then. And I remember you cried because you cried on a every Friday, and you had your blue Unwind with Tasha K logo shirt on, and that's when the first time you told us about your
Which
family and
one?
your remember when you had your Unwind with Tasha K when you had the mohawk and your
Yes.
first logo, you had a shirt that was like that, and it was blue. You had the blue, and it had the white logo on it.
This man is just.
I think I do remember when we were living in the hood then. What we would, yeah,
Yeah,
we
cause
parked in the grass. Yeah, that was when, boy, I was trying to get out the hood.
because you told us about that's when the first time you told us about your family problems. You told us about how you and your mom wasn't getting along and you and your sister wasn't getting along, and you never told us anything about your family before then. And that was the first time you showed us that vulnerability And that was the first time you cried because Star came right after you because of that Jessica Reed situation. And that because that Jessica Reed situation happened in July, and then I think months later the Jessica Reed situation came public because
I
you tried
remember
to get the
that.
mama the interview. You tried to interview her and the mama, and then you went off on the mama because you felt like the mama failed her
Yeah,
because the mama came after you then.
Mm-mm.
yeah. You're right.
Gosh,
Yeah, I
I'm
remember
finna
that.
bring you back because I'm finna bring you
Oh
back your
my
old stories.
God,
I'm finna get you.
Duval.
I'm finna
I
get you
gotta
back.
work in an hour. You gonna get me all emotional.
What's going
I'm
Go
finna,
on?
ahead.
I'm finna get you back to prime Tasha, man, because that what you was, man.
The only way I get back to Prime Tasha is if I can, if with the permission of cutting the check, Kiwi, okay? I can do at least. You know what? There's a way I can do it because we about to roll out some new concepts of shows and stuff that we producing. And if I just make Fuckery Friday like a staple,
hmm
there's so many stories that I get all week that I can share between Tasha K Live and YouTube and literally dominate like I used to. Cause back then I would only do one live a week. I wouldn't
Yeah,
even do I would do like 4 shows a month and I would make sure it was the hardest content. So when I went live, it really hit hard. So yeah, yeah.
Cause you
Not
did
y'all
your,
say go
cause I was about
ahead.
to say you did your live on Friday, but you also did on Monday. You did like your you did a pre-recorded video, and then on Tuesday, I think on Wednesday you used to do the no Tuesday you used to do the happy hour live then,
Yep.
and
And
then
happy hour's
Wednesday,
coming back. Happy hour coming back. Yep.
you used to do your interview. That was your interview day. So you'll put out an
Yes.
interview that you did like Jagged Edge or whoever, and you used
And
to
then
have
Friday,
Conte.
it was all just trending topics, breaking
hmm
stories on
hmm
Fridays.
You had that 4 days a
Yeah.
week. You
Yeah.
dominated. You
Yeah.
you're Michael Jordan. You really made a difference in the YouTube street. That's why I can remember all this stuff because, like I said, your impact was like it was second to none. And if we never seen a African American woman did it like this, because like I said, Lovely T was top dog then, but she wasn't you. You
yeah.
at your peak, she wasn't that, and that's why she was always jealous of you because she seen you coming and she knew she couldn't
Mm.
stop that train from coming. So she tried to destroy you with the Cardi B stuff, hoping to get you out the way so she could still keep that, you know what I'm saying, that crown. But she couldn't keep that crown no more because you top dog. She had to bow down. And it hurt her feelings real
So
bad.
what you suggest? You suggest I split this content up on TashaKLive.com and bring it back to YouTube like I used to do? Is that what
Yeah,
you're saying,
man.
Mr. Duvall?
I'm saying that. I'm saying break no stories like you used to. Have the
I
internet
still
shaking.
no, no. We break stories in real time. We still do it. It's on a private site so that
Yeah.
they can get monetized.
That's unfortunate because, like I said, people fail to forget when you used to break stories. You used to be on Breakfast Club. You used to be on TV. You used to be on. I mean, Wendy Williams' story had to be broke on Wendy Williams. And she hated that. That she had to break her own story with the baby in that hospital. You broke that. You got that hospital number and called that
Yeah,
hospital and found out she was in Pennsylvania
yeah,
when she had the baby. And they tried to play in your face and saying, Shade Room broke that story because they didn't want to give you credit. And they had to. But you did
yeah.
you made a difference. You birthed a lot of creators because of your impact. And
Thank you,
so
Mr.
you know,
Duvall.
so it just the things that you did, it can't be replaced. It can't be duplicated. And so that's why we always would be your biggest supporters and always will cheer you on with or without the Cardi B case. Because at the end of the day, what you did for this channel, what you did for Black Sector YouTube is something that will always be remembered for the rest of our lives, especially
Yeah.
the people who lived and experienced it at that time.
Thank you, Mr. Duvall. I love you, brother. I love you, Jovi. I love y'all. What do you call your fans, Jovi? Again, I'm so
Beauty school,
sorry.
drop it. Drop it.
Okay, so listen, I love you guys. I gotta get to the studio and get ready for what is today? Oh, it's Fuckery Friday.
Friday.
And so y'all know we got that Trina story we breaking tonight on Tasha K Live. He got me like, oh, but everything must happen. Everything happens the way it's supposed to happen. So now I'm able to open doors and we're moving this to television and TV with our movies and stuff like that. It's just so we just we're in a good place, and I'm happy, and I wouldn't change any of it. So thank you.
Tasha K, before you go, I gotta say one
Hmm.
thing. Derek
Okay.
Jackson. Derek Jackson. You
Oh
had
yeah,
three
Derek Jackson
lines
was
and you
what?
got him out the paint. And you had 1 million interviews. And that's why when these sorry behind people talk about you was ever jealous of Storm Monroe because he had 1 million interview. And at
I
that
was
time you
like,
had
man, I
40.
got a million on a live. What?
And you had Derek Jackson 3 straight lives, 3 straight days, and you had 1 million video interview lives in that time. Three one
Yeah.
million lives and got his ass right up out the paint. Old fraudulent. He more fraudulent than a pastor. You know how them pastors be.
Oh yeah. Oh, Derek was pandering. Every dude, I'll never forget. That's when I got my male audience. Every dude came out to thank me because they was like, this dude was round here making things bad for us. He was literally and he was hollering at their women. Like, I remember that. And he tried to come out and lie. Man, I had so many women. Like, he had just in the people in his wife bed. Like, it was just so bad. It was so
Yeah,
bad. But listen, I love you. Thank you so much. Like I said, I'm gonna have to put together some type of YouTube awards for us. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? And yeah, we get it popping. So thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Tasha,
Tasha.
for
Thank you
coming
for
All
on.
everything.
right. Bye guys.
Bye.
Oh my God, Duval. Like you remember dates, times, the outfits. I'm good, but you good. I'm
I'm,
good, but you good.
I'm telling you, man. Some stuff you just don't forget, especially
Yeah,
if it leaves an impact on you, and it just. So I just wanted to remind her who she was
who she
because, like I
was, who
said,
she is. Let's not say who she was, because
I
she is
know
still that same person. She just trying to, like she said,
she
protect
polished.
herself.
But I would say the same thing about Charlamagne the God. Prime Charlamagne the God, man, you couldn't miss an episode at Breakfast Club. But he ain't that no more. And I'm thankful for the growth that they have because, like I said, they take a big picture, they take a TV and everything else.
Yeah,
But it does sanitize who they was and what we fell in love with. And
yeah,
that just for our own selfishness. Then say she can't do things to satisfy us. She got to do things to satisfy her and her own brand and her channel and her family.
yeah.
And so,
Because
but
all
it,
that work to make all them video and to get the money, it sucks.
yeah.
It sucks. So I can understand that.
But she had the world shook like Tupac.
Child, I remember. I was like, but it's on the app now, like she said. But Duval,
Especially,
I appreciate you coming up and spilling all the tea. I am going to
thank you.
cut out your whole section and repost this.
I
And then
appreciate it.
because of you, I'm going to start reposting the old videos because I forgot how saucy it really was.
It was, man. But I'm telling you, we should do an episode where you play all the old videos and me and you talk about it, and
We could do, you know what? We could do that. We could
and
do
break it down. I'm telling you, break it down what we were thinking
what
at that moment.
happened, why that was happening, how we got here. Because I see people in the chat talk about, oh, she should work with Lovely T. Did you miss something?
No, you missed a lot.
Did you miss? If you
You missed.
didn't even see it, did you hear what was spoken about? That ain't never happening, y'all.
Sit around the campfire, kids. I
But in
can let
case
you
you
tell your
don't
story.
know why, we need to remind them.
I'm telling you, man. That's why when we do throwback stories like that, I want you to do the throwback story of Sunny to you because I got expose her behind too when she tried to lie on your show.
That bitch.
I know it. See,
I think it's on mute. I mean, it's on like the Sweet Pod video, not on mute. On like because I'm like
private.
these bitches they gonna get me out my character. I tear their asses up, leave it for like 3 days, and then put the video right.
I mean, you did a little private video after that. After she came at you, like, don't sit for me if I don't come for you. I was saying Jovi getting gangster for real. That's that blood coming out of her. You put kids in the game.
Fuck around, she gonna find out.
Because you try to say it politely too. You's like, I want to give you the benefit of the doubt, but when you act the way you act, that just maybe give no choice but you lie. Don't sit for me if I ain't cooked for you.
I be trying, like Kay said, I be trying to give these bitches the benefit of the doubt and see they get me every time. It's a new Joe in 2025. Fuck the benefit I learned my lesson like Tasha's learning hers too. Nope.
And it wasn't what ran off the internet. It wasn't even Sean David Wade. Remember, it was Hot Shot. Hot Shot was made the accusation. And she ain't want to respond to that. She tried to
I
talk around
did
that,
because
and you
for
kept
a
pressing
second
her.
I thought because we spoke about this a couple months ago, and I was like, no, it's Sean, but it was the Hot
No.
Shot.
Yeah, Hot Shot. Remember, Hot Shot made the accusation.
And she couldn't say, no, I didn't say that.
Yes.
And she expected me to ride with it, and I can't ride with it.
Because remember, she didn't want Sean to come up.
Yeah.
Remember, you said, you said, I'm going to bring Sean up. She's like, no, Sean ain't coming up, blah, blah, blah. It was then Hot Shot came up, and Hot Shot made the accusation. She danced around the accusation, and you kept pressing her. No, you going to answer this.
A direct question. Needs direct answers.
You were like, hey, you going to answer this. You ain't finna dance. And she'll try to dance like Michael Jackson. She'll try to moonwalk like Michael Jackson.
But not answering the question. I'm like, girl, you still ain't answer the question. Listen, saucy. You know what? I've deleted so many videos over the years. I'm like, oh, this is old. I look crazy in this video. But I got about 1,000 videos. I'm about to go back. I'm about to go back and start resharing them videos because they were crazy.
And then when she got mad before she got off, she said, my name is motherfucking Sun TV.
And then she hung up on me. And then she started trying to make videos about me. Bitch, shut up.
That shit was funny. She tried to get gas and then ran off. Man, that's why I said you should do those videos and then we react to how we felt at that time when it was happening.
You know, they do that. You know what? I want to do that. Because that dude's that. I was just going to reshare them, but no. I'm going to play them and be stopping and giving reviews on the foolishness that used to happen here. And where are they now?
Because those episodes, those shows were really, really impactful at that time. And I think, man, your younger audience who wasn't around in 2019 when YouTube was free,
everybody was turned up. We would turn up over here. Even all of us to simmer down a little bit.
Yeah,
it's like, all right, we don't want to get the back then. We weren't getting demonetized like that. But then you start getting hit, and you're just like, damn, I gotta tone it down.
And that's why
I said I get it, because it's like, yeah, you put in this work, we put in this time and then like all my hard work out, you know, and then YouTube say, nah.
I'm gonna relate to what YouTube is now to what Donald Trump is doing now. YouTube now is like, because of the Cardi B case, now all of a sudden a lot of stuff can't be said anymore. Yeah, because now they on their toes.
Not that just the Cardi B case. So remember, they changed it also because of that what's his name? Paul Logan.
The
Logan, yeah. Remember, they started. That's when it first, because
Logan Paul.
When that happened, so it was changing then, and then the whole Cardi B thing happened, and then boom. We got all these restrictions. But the gag is, and I've been saying this for days, we've been complaining about YouTube restrictions, and it's true, they might demonetize, but they ain't really taking the videos down unless we turn up to, you know, unlike a TikTok or a Twitter right now. You know, we complained about YouTube restricting us, but in comparison to a lot of these other platforms right now, YouTube we free to the most.
But see, my thing is, really, I said the Cardi B thing because people were rooting for Cardi B to win, but then everybody lost because now you're getting this sanitized version of YouTube. Now you're getting a sanitized version of Tasha K. Yeah, and saying we all lost because she was something special when she was in her prime. Mm-hmm. Reason why I equate this to Trump is because all those Hispanics and Cubans were voting for Trump, thinking that Trump was on do right by them because they was associated with whiteness, but he the one getting their ass out the country first. So now you get what you voted for. And so with YouTube, y'all voted for Cardi B to win. So now y'all getting what y'all voted for. Yeah. So now y'all getting these sanitized. We can't
say things. Remember, we can't even say the C word.
None of that.
No, it's like that actually happened in real life. Shut the world down. But we can't even say it. You know? Like, we can't even talk about him. Or we gotta be talking about Orangina We can't even say it without us being shadow banned and all of this. It's crazy.
People forget, man. Back in the day when they used to like the B sector was the B sector. They used to post people churches and they used to post people jobs. Now you can't do none of that stuff no more. They
Yeah.
used to like I said, they post Wale job with where grandmother goes to and stuff like that. They did a lot of stuff that
I
they had
remember
sanitized.
they called my ex-husband and my ex-husband's mother 2 a.m. to ask her. This is fucked up, y'all. But this is how turned up it was. Randomly to ask her about her dead husband.
What's that
Yeah,
buying shot or something like that?
that happened. I was like, what the fuck? Calling and asking, can I speak to so and so? Huh? Oh, I'm here to tell you about your daughter-in-law, about she on the internet.
Dennis Byron, that's who did that. Dennis Byron did that because he found out your real name and everything. You had to
I was
go.
like, what in the fucking world? It was turned up back then. That's how it was getting down back then.
Because Dennis Byron went to Tasha K house to see her daughter.
Yes, because he went to her house and I made a story about him owing child support and he lost his damn mind.
He found your apartment and everything.
He talking about he on my block. I'm like, what? I'm like, what's wrong with you? What the fuck is happening right now? It was crazy. It was crazy. And you know what? You're right. It was a time, and it might not ever get back to that time. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna review those times. I'm gonna do that. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that.
We gotta be.
I don't have to come up with a topic for that. Topic's already made. Easy. I got about 1,000 videos. Easy.
I hope you got the video when Tasha K called Love to Tell a Nigerian scammer with that Lexus in front.
I told you I made so many unlovely tea videos. Jesus. So I literally have a tag. I don't have a tag attached to nobody but Lovely Tea. You know how when you pull up and well, you might not know when you looking for tags or whatever, you look up my name wholeheartedly, Jovi Beauty Lovely Tea. I don't got nobody else tag. That comes up every time. I be like, I was going hard as hell.
That's when she blocked you. She blocked you from her text.
Yeah, but she unblocked me, so whatever.
Love it to you to block people quick. She'll block you and read your super chats. That's how I love it.
Child, I ain't got time for her.
That's how I love it to you to do. Love it to you to read your super chat, cuss you out, then block you.
Then block you.
That's why it took 1,000,000 years to get 1,000,000.
But I ain't here to talk. I'm still trying to get my 100. I can't talk. I can't talk.
And you know what's so sad about all this with Lovely T and Amon Wiggins and all of them? They all try to kiss up to Cardi B, and Cardi B played all of them.
Yeah, she used them for what she needed to, and she tossed them to the side.
Played them all.
Yeah.
Played them like a fiddle. And that's why somebody like Amon Wiggins, dumbass, if he would just waited his turn, he would have been bigger than anything that Storm Moreau did under Tasha.
Yeah.
He would have been it.
Yeah. You're right.
He would have been
it. And then back then he was too caught up in his anger. I think now he's still mad, but
he's still angry.
He was too caught up in his anger for Tasha K to really, because he could have been at 1,000,000 busting it. Yeah. He could have been doing, but again, when you get so caught up in your anger and your resentment, just like Storm is right now, you ain't thinking right.
I think the problem was Amon Wiggins got too greedy too soon. He tried to be an opportunist because he wanted to be under Tasha as a mentor when she was at her vulnerability with the Lovely T situation.
Yeah.
Instead of him waiting his turn, even him waiting his turn with Jason Lee, he wanted now. It don't work like that. Yeah. Sometimes like God say, peace be still, brother. But he self-sabotaged himself on everything, including Fox Soul. If he would just played it right, never went off on albums like that,
Yep.
Even if they would have canceled the show, they probably could have gave him his own show.
Yep. Mine stayed out of the drama that happened before you were even there. Because you think you know, but you have no idea.
She could have just waited his turn when that show was over, went to the boss and said, "Hey, let me get my own show." Or hell, him and Carly could have just did a show and got somebody else. But like I said again, he always get in his own way. And another person was like that was Mod Radio. I remember Tasha was helping Mod Radio at one point. And reason why they found out, because remember when Mod Radio had a live and Tasha came on the live and Mod Radio said, "Would I ever meet Nicki Minaj?" And Tasha K was giving her real game. Tasha K said, "Well, Nicki Minaj don't mess with people that she don't mess with." And that's the other way at that time. She was beefing with Rod Ali.
Mm-hmm.
And you was associated with Rod Ali, but instead of Mod Radio taking it and be like, "Okay, I respect that," she turned on Tasha K.
She got emotional. She got her feelings.
Thinking Tasha K was trying to hate on her, but she trying to give you game because she talking to nigga on a regular, and she telling you that nigga telling her, "I don't mess with Rod Ali, so why you on the Rod Ali? I can't mess with you." But Tasha could have told you behind the scenes, "Hey, just separate from Rod Ali. I can get you with Nicki Minaj, and we could do something together." But see, people, like I told you, people always try to get under Tasha to be Tasha quickly.
Yeah.
Instead of waiting their turn, be the number two that they're supposed to be, and reap the benefits.
Yep. And do what you have to do. Mm-hmm.
Because if people would have did what they're supposed to do, just like how Tasha out the way now you'd have been the king or queen, whoever that was.
Yeah. Because she would have moved on to her website, and you would have been here busting it.
Doing both.
Doing both, yeah.
Making money, hand on the fist. Making money on the app and making money over here.
Yep, without a Shaq telling you not to put it on YouTube.
That's what I'm saying. So that's why they don't see the big picture. They be wanting Tasha K success so fast. And when they don't get it so fast, they turn on her.
Yeah.
When they just don't realize, if you just be patient, she would have been out the way because of the Cardi B situation, and she would have did her thing on the app. You would have been over here dominating both ends. Mm-hmm. And she would probably still be coming on your show, helping your show and stuff like that. And you would have been the king or queen.
Duval, I am literally going to pull these videos up next week. Next week, I'm doing this. Next week, I'm going to start this and I'm going to do it at night. I'm going to leave my regular daytime. I'm going to do it at night. I normally don't have, I'll be like, next week.
If I'm in the chat, I'll come up.
I'm about to pull some videos. I'm about to go through my stuff and start pulling videos to review and recap and to whatever, because they're my content anyway.
Of course.
And start playing them and reviewing them on the show. That's what I'm out to do. Because again, even if I do that, I don't necessarily have to be on camera, and I could have the screen on and wear my glasses and do it like that, and I'm good. And
people think all your videos gonna be pro Tasha. I could tell you a video that you did was anti Tasha at the time.
I be going in. I be honest. I be telling it. I be like, listen, it is what it is.
I'm gonna tell you an anti Tasha video that they forgot about. Remember when she was first dragging Jag, and y'all ain't know the truth about Jag? And you were telling Tasha, read the room, your fans are turning on you, and Tasha lost 10K subscribers in 1 week.
Cause I could sit, like I said, I could sit back and say, look, look at what the fuck is happening. These people are, and then we realized Jag was crazy, but we didn't know that before. I tried to get a bitch Grace. Me and this damn Grace. You see what I getting up? Me and this damn Grace. Every time I'm over it. Kay, you're right. 2025, my Grace meter went down.
And that's what I'm saying. So that's why it'll be great, because they'll see when you pro Tasha, but then they'll also see when you was anti Tasha.
Yeah.
And they'll see both sides. So they'll see that your commentary ain't just biased. It's coming from a genuine and a journalistic place.
Yes, I agree.
Because you could like somebody and still call out
somebody. That's what I feel like I've tried to do. I could fuck with you, or I could not stand you, like a lot of people, and still be rational,
objective
and rational. Yeah, it's like right is right and wrong is wrong. I'm gonna stand on business. That's one of the things that I try to do here. That's just in my nature. You just got to deal with the shit. Deal with the reality of the shit. You don't it don't have to be because I can't stand you. Everything you do is wrong. If you're wrong, you're wrong. And just like if you're my friend, everything you do ain't right, man.
Mm-mm. And
You
you went
know,
in on Tasha. You went in on Tasha. And so that's why, like, and
I've been
Tasha
going
still
in
messing
on
with you
Tasha
after
a couple times. I called Tasha stupid. I called her, especially with the storm shit. I'm like, you bugging. Like this nigga Ben showed you who he was. Like, shit, the last time she was on here and she was like, I wish him the best. Stop wishing him the best. I'm going to keep it a buck. That's who I'm going to keep it as real as I can keep it. It's my truth.
Now you're telling the truth, because remember we were trying to tell her why Storm got your name blocked in the chat when he had 50,000. And remember when she asked Storm about it, Storm was like, "Oh, I just did it because people was." No, we knew it was a bigger picture than that.
He's a
He ain't
dude.
like you then.
I tell you, I knew that motherfucker was a dude. I was like, this hoe blocked me. I was so taken back. I was really like, for a minute, I was like, what did I'm like, did I do something? And I said, no, he's just a dick. And this is when it was two ladies and a gentleman.
Yeah.
Because I was like, this nigga being a dick for no reason. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. And then I started peeping you for who you was, for him for who he was.
And do you got this video when remember Amon Wiggins when we thought Amon Wiggins' channel was took down, and then he brought his channel back with the Burger King hat?
We was on here going. Listen, it used to be. It was a show.
He had 63,000 then.
Day.
He had 63,000 subscribers then. We thought his channel got taken down by King of Reeds, because King of Reeds, I think on his birthday, told his subscribers could go flag his channel, because that's when he called T.S. Manson the F word after T.S. Manson was on Queen Radio.
Yeah.
And all that. And remember, he put a channel on not delete. Well, how you could take it off YouTube, but you still got it? Deactivated. He deactivated his channel.
He deactivated it.
He deactivated, and we thought his channel was struck down. We were celebrating.
His channel was taken down, and he came back up like, ha, bitches.
With the Burger King hat. We were celebrating too. We were mad.
We was like, well, okay. See, I can admit when I'm being a dick. My problem is when other people don't admit you being a dick. Listen, we being a dick. Just say we being a dick. Stop playing. Stop playing.
And that's what I'm saying. So I know you got that video. So it's like videos like that. That was real.
I'm gonna go through. I'm dead ass. I'm gonna go through the rest of y'all. If y'all go through, I do know I did delete about 200 videos like last year because it was a lot. But I got about 1,000 videos, so I could go back.
There was real life moment that we had. There was even the Christmas Day. That was the funnest Christmas Day I ever had. Where everybody was on wildest neck on Christmas Day, telling them by using Tasha and Mom in the same title, and we had the Christmas Day.
It's way more than 1,000 videos.
You probably got that one then.
I got all of them. I got about 30 just on videos. I have 500 30s. What the fuck is that? That's a lot. I got a lot of it. So I'm gonna go back and we gonna run it up. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go through all of these things and we gonna run it up. I'm gonna start next week. There you go.
People gotta relive those moments, man. Cause like I said, they lived them in real time like we lived them. They will really have those fond memories like we have them. Like I said, that Christmas Day episode was like when Von Ray, Chelsea. That's when we found out Von Ray and Chelsea were really dating. You know, we kind of knew because we watched the Thanksgiving video with Tasha K. Yeah. But we found out on Christmas Day that they were really together. So a lot of stuff got revealed on Christmas Day episode. And so it just so that's why I say let's go through them videos so we could tell how we really felt in those moments when those things happen.
Yeah. All right, Duval, I'm about to get up out of here. I
Let's
appreciate
go.
it. And like I said, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go through it because I've been thinking about, well, what do I want, like because the streets is kind of YouTube. I remember I used to make like 4 or 5 videos a day.
Dang.
Like I was here when this table was turned this way. I was here from morning to night. Like, and you're right. That I need to get it back.
I remember them Saturday morning lives was great. Them Saturday mornings used to have them Saturday noon lives. Them were great. And I'm another live you need to bring back was going back to Sunny TV and Sean David when they fell out with Fi and all
video,
them.
I literally have to go searching for it because when she attempted to pop back up a couple months ago, I did try to. I think I found like one because I'm like, where did? Because I know it was a lot of them, but like I said, I deleted a lot of videos, so I might have deleted some of those. I'm not sure.
Dang. But that was right after the bikini bottom band when Amal Wiggins came on there. And he
when Armand Wiggins came on a bikini bottom, blew they shit up,
blew it up,
and then I tried to fix it.
Yeah,
and
Five was in the chat, and everybody was dragging.
And they were in the bed. We were in the back, and I told Sean Davy Way he's a star. And this was her mind. He'll tell you we was in the back, and he didn't even have a channel. No, but he just started. And I was
he didn't have a channel there. He got a channel after that. He got a channel after
that. And I was like, you a star, and she was red.
Yeah, because you said that live. Because him and
I said it live, but I said I doubled down on it in the back. And because again, I'm not realizing that you a petty bitch. That I can't be like this to Sean Davy Way because you're gonna feel away. Again, I don't live like that. So I don't think of stuff like that. But that's
because remember that line, she tried to dominate everything because she was doing most of the talking, then Sean was doing some talking, and then remember she tried to force Daddy Biker Chick and the reviews, Lucy reviews or something like that.
Yeah.
Remember she tried to force them to talk when they didn't want to talk like that. And then Five was in the chat, and then everybody in the chat was killing Sun TV. And then after that episode, Sun TV, you know what I'm saying, cut off Biker Chick and Lucy reviews or something like that.
Danny Biker Chick or Biker Chick Danny, something like that.
Danny the Biker Chick. Because she had a baby, I believe.
Yeah, I believe she did.
Yeah, Danny the Biker Chick. She the one that had the episode when they cut her off or what not.
It was and it was.
But it was that live.
And then Armand did some shit to Fly.
It was on the episode. It was
and
the
it
episode
blew
before
up
yours.
because it was like, and then Sonny was shucking and driving for fucking Armand when he literally came on your show to blow it out the water. Make it make sense.
Cause he did what he did to Five was, remember he came on there, he spoke to everybody except for her.
Yes.
And so as she took offense to that, and him and Five was going at it, Sunny TD them was like saying yes sir, no sir, and blah blah blah, and that Sean David Wade was, giving him respect. And then when Armand Wiggins left, that when Five went at them, all of them, and saying, how y'all ain't have my back when y'all see this man was disrespecting me, blah, blah, blah. And then that's when Sunny TV like, I'm pretty! And then
He's like, I'm pregnant, I can't deal with this, but you started all this mess.
And ended the line right after that. And that what happened. And that killed the Bikini Bottom live, and then it went from the Bikini Bottom to You Can't Sit With Us with Sean David Way, Tiff West, and Sunny TV.
And then that went to shit.
And Tasha destroyed that live because Tasha was in.
I don't know if Tasha destroyed that live. Sunny destroyed that shit when she deleted Sean's fucking videos.
When he was in San Diego.
She destroyed. She was like, that's how you know she was a bitter, jealous BR. Whole heart deleted this man's whole channel. Deleted all the videos off his channel.
And he had big numbers too on those videos. Because he did the Storm and Roll versus Kyle from Limberhood Talk. He did the Storm and Roll versus Amon Wiggins. and he had big numbers. That's when he just starting his channel. But they had to can't sit with a panel. Tasha tried to come up. She didn't want Tasha to come up, so she sent Tasha sent her a message in I guess the private chat saying that Storm and her came up with the dating show before they came up with the dating show, because that was the beef with Sun TV and Tasha was about. Because Sun TV tried to say Tasha stole her dating show idea with Storm Monroe when Storm Monroe hit 50,000. Because remember, they both had a dating store for Storm.
Yes. But
and then so Tasha went back to Storm and told Storm that they Sun TV called them gay, which she did on that live. And Sean just sat there smiling instead of really saying, nah, don't do that. But Sean, to his credit, on that live still tried to take up for Storm, with Tasha saying, well, why is Storm fighting your battles against Omar Wiggins? And Tasha was like, no, I will fight my own battle. But the truth was, Storm was afraid of Omar, and she didn't want to say that.
Of course. He, like I said, Storm got a lot of. You saw him on Nyla's channel. He got all that smoke for us women folks. He ain't got none of that for none of the men's, none of them. So we already know. We already know what that is. But yeah, I'm literally about to get up out of here.
Nah, let's get up out of here. Cause I got to watch the Rose on TNT. You know, I watch on Robin. You know, I'm an Angel Reese fan. You know, I ain't the same.
All right, but like for real, next week I'm gonna start. I dead ass. I say things sometimes, but like this is it. Next month, Monday, come. I
will. Okay, and we'll come and review. Thank you for having me. I appreciate you. I appreciate the chat. Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right. Okay, guys, did y'all have a good time? I had a great time. So many things you like, because time be passing and shit be happening. And then even that whole time during COVID, it was like a whoosh. Everything was just a dream, okay? But it used to be great, okay? And I'm going to show y'all. We're going to show y'all, because I was here. I was here and I made a lot of videos back then. That's when I was making about 3-4 a day, okay? I was busting them shits out, okay? So I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go search up over the weekend, and we're gonna start. And that's something easy that I could do, especially if a video was playing. I don't have to be on camera. Y'all know I wear glasses, and I don't like wearing. I can't be having my contacts on all night, but that would be an easy pull for me to do. So I think we're gonna do that. So I'm gonna be going through videos. If y'all remember any videos that y'all think would be great for me to review for the first week, let me know. We could do this. We could do this. All right. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Hey, Darnell. Hello, everybody. I see y'all. We did get a super chat. Thank you, Van. She said, I want to see Tasha. Van, where you been? They don't speak no more. Oh, I appreciate all of y'all. And like I said, we're going to be here. We're going to do this. This sounds like great content, especially with everything going on in the world. We could use a couple laughs and a couple flashbacks. All right. I appreciate you all. I got to go speak to my kid. She's been here for a while and I've been here with y'all. And it's Friday. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. And as always, I hope you live your life like it's golden, because there's no other way to live.